Travis Kelce and his teammates exited Lumen Field after a hard-fought battle that ended in a disappointing loss to the Seattle Seahawks. The tension in the air was palpable as the Kansas City Chiefs trudged off the field on the night of August 15th, their heads held low in the aftermath of a game that had promised so much but delivered heartbreak instead. Lumen Field, known for its raucous atmosphere and deafening cheers from the home crowd, lived up to its reputation, creating an environment that put immense pressure on the Chiefs from the get-go. As the game kicked off, the Seahawks fans unleashed a roar that echoed throughout the stadium, igniting their team with an energy that was impossible to ignore. The Chiefs, typically exuding confidence, found themselves quickly on the back foot. Patrick Mahomes, despite his usual poise, was forced to navigate through a relentless Seahawks defense that had clearly come prepared. The connection between Mahomes and Kelce, a hallmark of the Chiefs' offensive strategy, struggled to find its rhythm under the close watch of Seattle's linebacker and safety duo. Kelce, often a game-changer, was tightly marked, limiting his ability to break free and make those explosive plays that fans had come to expect. The turning point of the game emerged in the third quarter when the Seahawks capitalized on a critical misstep by the Chiefs' offense. A botched play led to a turnover, and Seattle seized the opportunity, driving down the field to score a crucial touchdown. From that moment on, the momentum shifted dramatically in favor of the home team. Despite their best efforts, the Chiefs couldn't find a way to rebound. They missed multiple scoring opportunities, each failure amplifying the frustration and anxiety on the sideline. When the final whistle blew, the scoreboard reflected a clear defeat for Kansas City, and the reality of the loss settled heavily on their shoulders. In stark contrast, the Seahawks fans erupted with joy, their cheers echoing through the stadium as they celebrated their team's hard-fought victory. Meanwhile, the small contingent of Chiefs fans who had traveled from Kansas City sat in silence, their disappointment palpable as they processed the outcome of the game. Among the players, Travis Kelce stood out as a beacon of leadership amid the chaos and disappointment. Throughout the game, he displayed the tenacity and skill that had earned him a reputation as one of the best tight ends in the NFL. His ability to make pivotal catches, stretching the defense and creating opportunities for his teammates, was evident. However, even his remarkable efforts weren't enough to turn the tide. As Kelce made his way down the tunnel, his demeanor reflected the weight of the loss. The camera captured a poignant moment between him and Mahomes, with Kelce offering a reassuring pat on the shoulder, a silent acknowledgement of the struggle they had faced together. A young teammate spoke to ESPN about Kelce's influence, saying, "Travis is our spiritual leader. He doesn't need to say much. Just seeing the way he fights on the field and encourages everyone after the game, we all feel his professionalism and determination." Despite the sting of defeat, Kelce took a moment to connect with a few young fans waiting outside the locker room, signing autographs and flashing a smile, embodying the spirit of a true leader. Inside the Kansas City locker room, the atmosphere was somber. The usual post-game laughter and excitement were replaced by low murmurs as players gathered to discuss what went wrong. Coach Andy Reid addressed the team with a sense of gravity. "We had opportunities but didn't capitalize," he said. "This was a tough game, and we have to learn from this defeat. I believe the players will come back strong." Patrick Mahomes echoed that sentiment, acknowledging Seattle's impressive performance. "We need to review the tape, correct our mistakes, and improve immediately. The season is long, and the Chiefs are not going to give up." Outside Lumen Field, the scene was a stark contrast to the somber mood within the locker room. Seahawks fans
he gets pinned over by the boundary, but gives a little jab step to the inside, and great job of blocking up the field and good vision on his part. Doesn't get touched as he cuts back to the middle of the field to score.
Especially those who had flown in from Kansas City, left the stadium with heavy hearts. One female fan, proudly wearing Kelce's number 87 jersey, expressed her unwavering support to the press. "Travis did his best, but today the team just didn't have the luck. We believe he will be back with the Chiefs," she said, a glimmer of hope in her voice. As the night wore on, the Chiefs' loss served as a reminder of the fierce competition in the NFL. Every game is a battle, and while the sting of defeat can be tough, it is the drive to improve and the determination to rise that defines a champion. The road ahead may be challenging, but with leaders like Travis Kelce at the helm, the Kansas City Chiefs are poised to learn from this loss and return stronger than ever. The season is long, and the fight is far from over.